Failure does not destroy value. Money rarely disappears after shutdowns. Talent survives company death. Ideas outlive products. Losses quietly fund future giants. When a startup shuts down, most people see only one thing: failure. But Silicon Valley sees something else: unclaimed value. And that value does not vanish, it moves. Soft relatable entry, the common misunderstanding. Headlines say, startup shuts down. Company fails. Millions lost. To outsiders, that sounds final. Inside Silicon Valley, shutdown is not an ending. It is a redistribution event. Where the value actually goes. When a startup fails, four assets remain: people, knowledge, technology, capital experience. The company dies. The components don't. Talent is the biggest asset. Studies show that over 70% of employees from failed startups find new jobs within 90 days. Many are rehired by better-funded companies. Some join competitors or start new ventures. Why? Because they now have real scaling experience, mistake awareness, system knowledge. Data shows that engineers from failed startups often earn 15 to 30% higher salaries afterward. Failure upgrades human capital. Founders don't reset to zero. Contrary to popular belief, failed founders are not blacklisted. They often raise money faster the second time. Research shows second-time founders are 30 to 40% more likely to succeed. Investors trust founders who have seen collapse. Why? Because failure teaches what not to build, when to stop, how markets actually behave. That learning has economic value. Technology gets absorbed. When startups shut down, code is reused. Patents are sold. Infrastructure is absorbed. Large companies routinely acquire failed startups' tech. Teams acqui-hires. Research outputs. In many cases, the technology outlives the company. Some billion-dollar products contain code written at failed startups years earlier. Capital learns from loss. Venture capitalists track failures closely. Every shutdown updates risk models, market assumptions, timing strategies. Data shows that funds improve returns over time because losses sharpen selection. Loss is not ignored, it is analyzed. That analysis improves future bets. Why this creates billion-dollar outcomes. Silicon Valley does not depend on single companies. It depends on continuous recombination of talent, rapid knowledge transfer, capital that keeps circulating. This creates compound learning. Even if 9 startups fail, the 10th benefits from their mistakes, their data, their people. That's how billion-dollar companies are built on invisible ruins. Why other ecosystems miss this? In many regions, failed startups are isolated. Talent disperses randomly. Knowledge is lost. Failure becomes waste. In Silicon Valley, failure is integrated. Talent is recycled. Knowledge compounds. That difference is structural, not cultural. The system truth. A failed startup is not a dead end. It is a transfer mechanism. Value does not disappear. It changes ownership. And ecosystems that understand this can afford to fail repeatedly without collapsing. That is why Silicon Valley keeps producing giants, even while most startups die quietly.